In our community, there are more than 30,200 children facing adversity each and every day. When I talk about adversity, I'm talking about children living in single-parent homes or with relative caregivers, incarcerated parents, living in unsafe neighborhoods. I'm talking about children living in poverty, on free and reduced lunches. Big Brothers Big Sisters is committed to ensuring that the community knows about these children and that each one has a positive role model in their life. Big Brothers Big Sisters counts on volunteers. They come from all walks of life. Meet Joe Murray, former police officer who's seen it all.
I was a police officer for about 18 years. I could pretty much summarize it and say that all the youth that I dealt with in my career as a police officer fall into one of three categories. There's the youth that thinks that you are like a superhero, wants to follow you around and thinks you're like Batman with a utility belt. And then there's the second category, which is the youth that knows you're there, respects what you do, but just avoids you, goes to and from his normal duties, but just doesn't really make a lot of contact. Then there's the third category, which is the category we really got to pay close attention to. And that's the category of the youth that's in trouble. In trouble because they're experimenting with things, looking for excitement, looking to get involved in something, but not having the direction of what to get involved with and who to be around. That's the category that really concerns me the most. The way I see it is that youth are looking for a role model, and they're going to find a role model. Now, whether it's going to be someone positive with their best interests at heart, or it's going to be someone they find on the street, on the corner, if they're selling drugs, burglarizing, they're going to find that role model. And whoever's the most accessible to them is the person they're going to follow and the person they're going to emulate.
Kim Leimer totally believes in this program. Not only does she financially support the agency, but also has been a big sister to Alexia.
I really can't say enough about how important Big Brothers Big Sisters is and how important it really is for these kids to have mentors in their lives. And I think it not only gives them opportunities they wouldn't otherwise have, but I think it's going to help shape them into responsible citizens and persons of integrity. My husband and I are a financial supporter of Big Brothers Big Sisters, and one of the factors that we took into account is that Big Brothers Big Sisters of Pinellas County is a 4-star charity on Charity Navigator, and that's really impressive. There are a lot of criteria taken into account for that, and I think it just is indicative that Big Brothers Big Sisters is a good steward of the money that's given to them, and that it does go back into the programs and ultimately is reaching the kids in the community through these opportunities the kids are given. Alexia has faced a lot of challenges in her life. Her mother had a brain aneurysm when Alexia was only about 4 years old, which left her mother legally blind. So Alexia's had to face the challenge of really sort of growing up earlier than she would have otherwise had to. Alexia has taught me so many things. One of the first words that comes to mind when I think of Alexia is resilient. She personifies resiliency. She bounces back from every type of adversity that she's faced in her life. This year, Alexia faced a new challenge, which was that she was diagnosed with hearing loss in both of her ears. That took a lot of time and, frankly, a lot of courage for Alexia to kind of go through that whole process of finding out what the problem was and figuring out what the solution was and being able to accept that. I'll never forget when she got her hearing aids and I saw her wearing them for the first time, and I asked her, what kind of things can you hear now that you couldn't hear before? And she actually said to me, I can hear my own voice. And I just think that that's sort of at the heart of what Big Brothers Big Sisters is about, is helping children find and hear their own voices.
Less than 3 years ago, Amanda was headed anywhere but to college. She was failing in school and going down the wrong road. Her big sister Leona provided constant support, guidance, and understanding. And Amanda turned her life around. She graduated a year ahead of schedule and now has a clear focus on her tomorrow.
Beginning of of my high school years, I didn't think that I was going to graduate because there's a lot going on in my life. And, you know, to not be able to see yourself graduating, and then, you know, the moment actually comes, you know, walking the stage, and a lot of the administrators didn't even think I was going to graduate. And, you know, I pulled through. They all had faith in me. They helped me out. And then to walk that stage and grab my diploma and shake the hands of, you know, the mayor and all the administrators, I cried because it was a really amazing experience. And I was so happy that I got the chance to graduate.
So now she's enrolled in college at SPC, and she's dreaming big. She's dreaming way beyond an associate's or a bachelor's. She's thinking doctor, nurse practitioner.
What I want to do is I want to get my 2-year degree for RN, and then as soon as I graduate from that, I want to excel to my 4-year degree as a BSN. And, you know, once I get my BSN, I'm going to start into the nursing field and, you know, be able to help other people the same way that, you know, Big Brothers Big Sisters has helped me and my family. I want to be able to do the same thing with other people, so I really want to get into the medical field because of that.
I can't imagine what my life would be without Big Brothers Big Sisters. I didn't know which organization I wanted to support when I moved to Florida. And I feel like almost Big Brothers Big Sisters chose me, and this match has just fit perfectly. I think there would be an empty spot in my heart if I didn't have this program.
Well, you know, me and Leanna have been in this program since I was 8 years old, so it's been almost 10 years. I honestly can't imagine what my life would be without her. Big Brothers Big Sisters does bring a lot of opportunities that a lot of children wouldn't have been able to do with the fact that, you know, they don't have that extra role model in their life. And through Big Brothers Big Sisters, it's giving them the extra opportunities to explore different options and, you know, do different things in life and, you know, figure out who they want to be when they get older.
This organization has changed who I am for the better. I would encourage anyone that's even considering it a little to get involved in this program. You're giving back to someone, you're changing their world, and it changes yours.
And you ask me what I want this year, and I try to make this kind and clear. Just a chance that maybe we'll find better days. 'Cause I don't need boxes wrapped in strings and desire.